Tired of your opponents running roughshod over your defenses? Aggressive players can be intimidating, but the Caro-Kann offers a formidable shield against their onslaught. This opening, beginning with one c6, may seem passive at first, but it's a cunning system that allows you to dictate the flow of the game, steering it toward your strategic goals. Unlike some openings that seek immediate attacks, the Caro-Kann prioritizes a solid structure and long-term planning. It allows you to develop your pieces harmoniously, control key squares, and launch your own counterattacks when the time is right. The beauty of the Caro-Kann lies in its ability to neutralize your opponent's aggression while quietly building up your own advantages. The Caro-Kann is more than just a defensive wall. It's a platform for launching your own attacks. By understanding its nuances and strategic possibilities, you can transform your play from reactive to proactive, turning the tables on even the most aggressive opponents. So buckle up and prepare to master the art of the Caro-Kann, a powerful weapon to add to your chess arsenal.
The Caro-Kann's strength lies in its rock-solid pawn structure. The pawn on c6 controls the center of the board, preventing your opponent's pawns from advancing too quickly. This solid foundation allows you to develop your pieces without fear of being overrun. It also restricts your opponent's space, forcing them to make difficult decisions early on. While the Caro-Kann may not offer flashy early attacks, it excels in strategic complexity. Your pieces develop naturally, occupying strategic squares that control key diagonals and files. This slow and steady approach allows you to build up pressure gradually, waiting for your opponent to make a mistake. The Caro-Kann is a patient opening, but it offers ample opportunities for counterplay. By carefully maneuvering your pieces and exploiting your opponent's weaknesses, you can seize the initiative and dictate the course of the game. Remember, the goal is not to rush into an attack, but to create a winning position through strategic maneuvering and positional understanding. Like any opening, the Caro-Kann has its nuances and potential weaknesses. One common criticism is its slower pace of development compared to more aggressive openings. This can be a double-edged sword, as it requires patience and a keen understanding of positional play. Another potential pitfall is the risk of your opponent gaining space advantage, especially on the queen side. If you're not careful, your opponent can exploit this space to build up a dangerous attack. However, these weaknesses can be mitigated with careful planning and precise execution. To counter the Caro-Kann's slower development, focus on developing your pieces to active squares and coordinating their movements. Don't be afraid to exchange pieces if it improves your position or restricts your opponent's activity. To prevent your opponent from gaining too much space, use your pieces to control key squares and restrict their pawn advances. Remember, a well-played Caro-Kann is a formidable defense that can withstand even the most aggressive attacks.
Many renowned players have employed the Caro-Kann with great success, solidifying its reputation as a reliable and powerful opening. World champions like Anatoly Karpov and Viswanathan Anand have used it to outmaneuver aggressive opponents and secure crucial victories. One of the key strategies in the Caro-Kann is to control the d5 square. This square is often a target for white's pieces, so controlling it with your own pieces, or by exchanging pawns, can significantly hinder their development. Another crucial aspect is to be aware of your opponent's plans and be prepared to counter them accordingly. Against over-aggressive opponents, the Caro-Kann shines. Their hasty attacks often create weaknesses in their own position, which you can exploit with well-timed counterattacks. Remember, patience is key. Don't be afraid to let your opponent overextend while you build up your defenses and wait for the right moment to strike. Mastering the Caro-Kann requires practice and study, but the rewards are well worth the effort. It's a versatile opening that can help you achieve victory against any opponent, regardless of their playing style. Don't forget to follow me on ShiksoTube for more.